Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to PG Ka Pathshala. And this is your host PG Priyankush Ghosh. So today being the last day of the financial year FY 22-23 and the last day as well as the last trading day of March. So we will see the monthly chart as well. And today is the last day of the week. So weekly chart, monthly chart as well as the daily chart that we see every day, both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, so let us not waste time and let me quickly share my screen. So we will first see the Nifty chart. We will start with the daily. So this is the daily chart. Okay, so this is a huge white candle today. Okay, the market was up almost like 300 points, 280 points, around 280 points. Closing were for 17,360, 359.75. So see the power of this white candle today. So what it did is this midline, violet line, it has started slightly flattening. It has flattened out almost with just one big white candle. Okay, it has flattened out. RSI yesterday we saw 44, 45. Today it has gone to 52.49. So yesterday we discussed, I was telling that this was a resistance. So today we opened right at this level, almost over this level. So earlier 17,206, 220, that was the resistance. So today we opened right there, and after that, so we opened right at the average. So 17,214.38. So this one, if you see, right, 17,214.38. This one was the average. So we opened right there, and after that, there was only one-sided trading for the entire day. Okay, so now what next? See, we have closed somewhere around here. I still think we can go here. Okay, like this candle, maybe this level, and RSI wise 52.49. It can go to 55. So looks like there is still a bit of upside left. Okay, like 17,422. So this is one level. So looks like there is still a bit of upside left. And what are the moving averages? 17,557, 17,482.26. Okay, so 17,482, 17,557. So these are my averages. So yes. So all these things are probably indicating that, see here. So 17,214 is gone now. What are the next? 17,482, 557. So these are the next averages which are coming. And today I will also tell you something about, I will post one separate video probably on the weekend. I will tell you how significance are Fibonacci retracements, and I will illustrate in an Excel sheet like I have done RSI, Bollinger Band and moving averages earlier. I will illustrate in an Excel sheet that how we can calculate the Fibonacci retracement levels and what are the significance of that, and how traders use those, and investors also sometimes for momentum trading. So if I see, let me open investing.com also, and I will quickly tell you that. So it is all about trying to find out the support and resistance levels of an index when it is trying to go up, or a stock, right? So today we have a big up day. So now whatever resistances we talked till yesterday, so those resistances become support. So this entire thing, this entire place, if you see this thing, this entire zone. So this entire zone, now earlier this was a resistance, but today After this rally, this becomes a support. So 17,220, 200, 17,200 now becomes a support. And what about the resistance at the resistance higher? Okay, so let us try to find out. And we already saw those averages there, 17,4 to 80 to 17,557. And let us also quickly show you something, some values of some Fibonacci retracements. Let us try to find out. Let me see the historical data. So see, these are my highs. Okay, so let us focus on the highs. Now if I come down, so yeah, so this is the high. This is the highest high which I can see here, 17,799.95 is 17,800. So 17,800. And what was my lowest low from where the market has bounced back? 1600, 828, 16,858, 16,828. So it is approximately 1,000 points. Now, there are three important Fibonacci retracement levels which are prevalent in the market, which are very popular. One is 31.2%, one is 61, sorry, 38.2, 38.2%, 61.2%, and 50%. So these are the three Fibonacci resistance level, retracement levels. Okay. Which are very popular in the market. Okay, so now let us try to see what are those levels. So that's 1,000 into 0.82. 382 plus 16, approximate 17, 182, approximate 17 to 1. Then 50%. 50% is 500. 500. 500 is 1,000 into 0.5. 500. 500 plus 16, 800. So approximately 17,300. So both of these are crossed. 17,200 is crossed. 17,300 also is crossed. Okay, so now what is remaining? 61.8. 0.618 to 1,000, which is 680. 680 plus 70, 16,800 is 17,418. So this is the next Fibonacci retracement level, which we should be careful about. If you are a bull, if you are carrying long position, 61.8% retracement level. So after that, there is another one, which is 78.6%. This is also something which so 1,000 into 0.76, 76 plus 16, 800 is 17,556. So around 17,600. So 17,600 and 17,418. Okay. And here also we see that our moving averages also are in those level only, 482, 557. So 17,400 to 17,600. So this is a very critical zone where the market will have many important resistance levels. Okay. So on the upside, after today's humongous rally, it seems that in the upside, maybe the market has to, fight a bit more in order to. So this is the entire. So this is the entire zone basically. which is my 17,400 to 17,700. Okay. So this becomes my, and 17,500 is round figure. So 17,500 को median करके 100 point up, 100 point down. So this can be a resistance zone of Nifty. Okay, so this is about the daily chart. Now let's go to weekly. So this 2 years. So weekly भी अभी हम एक चीज देखो वीकली में भी ये अभी भी डाउन है 20 जो पर्पल लाइन है बीच का सो दैट इज स्टिल डाउन ओके that means in the weekly chart 46.23 the RSI is still pointing upwards so both RSI is pointing upwards but the average is down but in spite of that this big white candle for this particular week closing has improved the chart quite a lot. Okay, so now what happens next? So RSI 50 weekly, this will be a resistance. Then what are the levels upwards? Okay, so 1701, so all these are over 1700, 858.75. So let's see. So another place where we can look at these averages are here. So if I go to technical analysis in charting.com, because here what happens is when I adjust these periods, then these averages get calculated according to the periods. But actual the averages of particularly the longer ones like 50, 100, 200, if you are seeing the charts for shorter period, those averages won't sort of give the correct picture. So let us come to investing.com and weekly and see. So moving average 5 years. Moving average 704, 17,320. Okay, 50 moving average 17,460.35 and 17,592.04. This is the exponential moving average, and 10 moving average 17,497. So once again, if you see when the weekly chart also 17,400 to 17,600. So there are quite a few resistance levels. So both of these are there. This is there, and this is there, and RSI 50 is also there. Okay, RSI 50 is also there. Okay, so 17,400 to 600. This is a more resistance zone, even from the weekly perspective. Now let's go to monthly. Increase this to 3 years. So monthly, we have a fantastic doji candle in monthly. Okay, so what is the monthly RSI? 56.11. It is flat. So monthly chart is neither bullish nor bearish. 56. Okay, and this average line also is flat doji candle. So we can say this last 2 days rally, the negativity has been sort of neutralized in the monthly chart as well as the weekly chart. Daily chart already started going up. Okay, the weekly chart also yesterday from the first hour it started bending up. I mentioned in Twitter that the fact that the weekly chart is starting to bend up is giving me the confidence that the market will form a bottom and go high from there, and it has happened like that in the last couple of days, and this has enabled even the monthly chart to get some flattened out. So now if you see the monthly chart, it doesn't look as bearish. Okay, so monthly, of course, we are above everything. So now let's see here what are the monthly. So this is investing.com. So here if we type the Nifty or Bank Nifty like that and come to technical, we can see this daily, weekly, monthly, hourly also is there. So now I am clicking on monthly and see this monthly also 17,500, 10 monthly average, 17,568.22. Okay, this is our exponential 10 moving average. So today we closed above a very important level, 17,351.94, which is monthly moving average, simple moving average. So we have closed just above that. Okay, so So this is quite significant that 20 simple moving average के ऊपर हम लोग monthly candle close करते हैं. Okay. So this is a decent sign. And see this 56.11, if I go to investing.com also, see technical, I click on technical, see this RSI 56.887. Okay. So this is about how the Nifty looks like. So the conclusion is the last 2 days candle has neutralized the bearishness on the, but the overhead resistances are okay. So okay, so Bank Nifty, as we saw last 2 days, also Bank Nifty was anyway stronger than Nifty. It's 55.15. In Nifty it was 52, so it's still stronger. And with today's a white candle, it has become even more stronger. It has almost touched 40,600. So 50 moving average is there. Okay, so then 41,760 is the 100 moving average. Okay, so the next resistance is 50 moving average, 40,738. Then 55 RSI, 60 RSI is also a resistance. 60 RSI and 40,738. So 738 is almost there, 130 points. I think that will act as a resistance. And support again in down level 40,000. 40,000 now becomes a support. Okay, 600 points lower because round figure, and we had a lot of resistances at 40,000, right? We were struggling to cross over that. So now we are convincing the CrossFit. So now 40,000 will become a strong support zone. That's how the weekly chart and daily chart looks like. Weekly. Okay. 3 years. What are the next resistances? 39. So this is 41,644. So average तो 41,644 के नीचे कोई average नहीं है. 20 moving average weekly. So weekly chart जो है 20 moving average का line, if you see, it is still pointing downwards. 50 is my RSI, weekly RSI, exactly 50. This is interesting. So we are closing the week exactly at 50. So exactly at the resistance level in the weekly chart. So we are closing at weekly chart resistance level. And also if you see here, this, so weekly में ये resistance zone में already आ गए हैं. See this. So see the top. So this top. Okay. So this top, see today's high. Right. So we are at resistance level in the medium term. This is weekly chart. 50 resistance RSI. Line pointing down. So weekly resistance में आ गया है. So probably it looks like there is a chance that Monday we may actually open gap down also. After looking at this chart, there is a chance, usually this happens if we are closing right at a resistance level next day, usually the gap down, or even if there is a gap up, there will be a sell off immediately in Bank Nifty. Let us see the monthly chart. So monthly again a kind of doji, but here monthly is convincingly trading above this 20 average, and monthly chart at Bank Nifty is very positive. See this point sloping upwards, 57.53. Even though the RSI is flattened, flat like Nifty only, Nifty RSI is also flat. But here the RSI is 57, whereas in Nifty it was like 55, I think. Here it is, this line is also more upward sloping than Nifty. So see in investing.com also I can see the Nifty details as well. So it's better to open couple of websites. Technical analysis, if I go. Okay, 59.657. Okay, so that is the RSI. So which is again 60, very near to 60. So even looks like even from the monthly candlestick chart perspective also, it can be some sort of a resistance. Okay. 59.66. So see, you may be a bit confused seeing that this RSI was showing 59.65 and why was my RSI showing 57? My RSI was showing 57 because I didn't select all data. Okay, so if I select 3 years as I was selecting earlier, it shows 57.53. So for these kind of parameters, because the reason why I am lowering this period is that because if I see all data now, this candlesticks become very congested and it's very difficult to view them properly. So that is the reason I reduce this data period. So we can see the candlestick ना थोड़ा अच्छा से दिखना चाहिए candlestick, थोड़ा transparently दिखना चाहिए. Otherwise it becomes very difficult. एक के ऊपर एक आ जाता है. So RSIs and all we can take from this side 59.657, which is again very near to 60 RSI, the 60 monthly RSI resistance. Because 60 is always a strong resistance. All the round figure RSI is resistance levels, like we saw in weekly. So what was weekly RSI for Nifty? 50 neutral. Okay, so 50 weekly, monthly 60. Okay, so very what I will say, very crucial level the Nifty has from the RSI perspective, extremely crucial level the Nifty has closed today. So high chance that Monday we will see some sort of a reaction on the downside after a couple of very big white candles. See, मैं जो बोल रहा था अभी 3 साल का डेली चार्ट दिखा रहा हूँ तो देखो how does the candlestick look like? Right, it becomes very difficult to understand the candlesticks. Now if I see the 9 months, see it has bounced back from this level 39,000 to 40,600. So 1,600 point का रैली आ गया ऑलमोस्ट 2 दिन में. ठीक है, तो एक ब्रीदर चाहिए और मुझे लगता है कि ब्रीदर मंडे को ही आ जाएगा. तो लेट्स सी द डेली आरएसआई 55.15. सो डेली आरएसआई में तो कोई रेजिस्टेंस नहीं है, बट डेली में जो रेजिस्टेंस बन रहा है 40,738 50 मूविंग एवरेज. ठीक है, तो दिस इज रेजिस्टेंस लेवल. सो दिस इज हाउ इट लुक्स लाइक. एंड थोड़ा इसका भी फिबोनाची लेवल देख लेते हैं बैंक निफ्टी का. हिस्टोरिकल डेटा. तो हाईज देख लेते हैं पहले. $41,671.2. This was the highest of all the highs. 41,671.2. Right? 41,671. And what was the lowest low? 38 613. Yeah, 38 613. 38 613. So approximately 3000 points. 3000 into 0.5. There are plus. So we are over this 4100. We have already crossed this. Okay. Now 0.61.2 into 3000 is 1800. 1800 plus. So Bank Nifty actually the closing is above 61.2% interest. So next comes 78.6. $2,000. Around 41,000. Approximately 41,000. तो रिट्रेसमेंट का रेजिस्टेंस तो अभी भी दूर है. ओके 40,600 रिट्रेसमेंट का लेवल तो अभी भी दूर है, लेकिन उसके पहले ये आरएसआई और डेली मूविंग एवरेज का रेजिस्टेंस आ रहा है. ठीक है. रिट्रेसमेंट एनीवे 41,000 इज राउंड फिगर, सो दैट विल एक्ट एज अ रेजिस्टेंस. ठीक है. So that's how it is, folks. Hope you like the chart analysis, and comment to me if you want anything more. And in the weekend, I will try to post one video on Fibonacci retracement levels. We saw a bit today, a few working calculations. So I will show it in Excel sheet, and we will probably see see some charts also. That how those retracements work, and why and whether those things have worked in the past. I will try to illustrate in Excel sheet. Thanks a lot. Happy weekend. Hope you had a good financial year. Thanks for watching.